Hey guys, what's up? It's Mike.
It's Jasmina.
It's Jen.
We are literally building robots right now to do the work of human beings right now. If you get automated cars that can drive, then what's the use of cabbies? Let's say you can have automatic cars. What's the use of truck drivers where these cars can just drive long distances without needing to sleep or anything? So next thing you know, we're depending on robots. And this article it's about what's happening in China right now. It's saying, well, a couple things is kind of weird. They're saying that China has a gap in its workforce, which is true because the older generation, your parents' parents, my parents' age, man, way older than you guys. They're getting to the point where they're really old because they're part of the whole cultural revolution, have a bunch of kids as much as you can, and then they're really getting old. So there is a gap in the workforce, but there's still a lot of people in China. This article is saying it's building a lot of automated machines to take the place of workers because Chinese people are cheap. Like really cheap, so they want to save as much money as they can. So
they don't want to pay the labor costs.
Right, even though it's cheap, they don't want to pay it because they want to maximize profitability. Another thing they're doing, I feel like China is doing this and Japan is doing this. They're creating these creepy, realistic-looking robots that I cannot tell they're not human. So this is real. This is coming. This is coming in the next several years to the next decade. Robot is going to start replacing a lot of the workforce, but then. That's scary, right? Because, then a lot of people are going to be out of work. What are they going to do?
They're going to be useless.
I mean, they can be robot repair people.
No.
Because that's a job. But then they're going to invent robots that repair robots. So what's going to happen?
We are going to turn into cyborgs.
I think so.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
I think you're right.
Or robots are just going to say, we don't need you humans, and then they take us.
Well, robots
or
don't
we
need
just
brains.
go live to
It's
Mars.
like a CPU. What are we going to do live on Mars? Robots can follow you to Mars. Okay,
I don't know.
I read a really scary book when I was a kid. It's called, I forgot. But anyway, it's about, this is like years, like decades before this whole robot apocalypse concept even really is a thing. So this is about like a person came from the future and basically said, and the future is a future where people were like getting implants, right? Because let's say I can inject you with a computer chip. Now, Jasmina, you're 20 times smarter. Okay, so I injected you, you're 20 times smarter, now everyone wants to hire you because you're 20 times smarter than the average worker. But then Jennifer, you're like, well, I want to be 20 times smarter because I can't get a job now. So you're gonna get an injection. So next thing you know, then Jasmine's like, well, I need something else, and you get like robotic legs. Now you can run 20 times faster than Jennifer.
Alright, so you're basically a robot.
Yeah, and then Jennifer's like, well, I need that too. So next thing you know, we're all like robotic, and then we all want to live forever. So then we're like, okay, you know what? Replace my body with a cyborg so it doesn't deteriorate. Oh, then we just become a race of robots. What if we are the Borg? I think we could potentially have been the Borg, and then eventually we're just kind of like assimilating people as we go through the universe on a cubed spaceship.
But if we were cyborgs, could we stop the asteroid?
Yes, I think we can. Because we just gotta send one cyborg up there and punch it really hard, like that guy from One Punch. That's a great show. Anyway, so this whole scenario is kind of getting scarier. They're saying China is the epicenter for this to happen. So they're hiring a lot of mechanical robots to park cars, which I feel like Japan has as well. So I really feel like Japan is the epicenter because I was recently in Japan. Like everything's automatic. You go into the bathroom and the toilet seat automatically goes up. And I'm not saying that replaces a worker because there's no toilet seat raiser
That's
job.
kind of scary.
But I'm just saying, it's so automated, and they're like there's robot cafes, there's all these places. I gotta go back to Japan. I haven't done enough videos on Japan. I feel like it's such an awesome place, but this is kind of a scary thing. I give it 10 years before the robots take over. 10 years, and then
If we last that long.
You won't even need YouTubers. Why would you watch us when there's a really entertaining robot, which is like
juggle like 3 million things in the air,
or do something else crazy?
Yeah,
like
but robots aren't funny.
you could teach humor to robots. I mean, you could teach anything to robots.
They just repeat the same joke over and over.
No, they're gonna become flex. You wouldn't watch a YouTube channel run by a robot. But let us know what you guys think. Do you think the robot apocalypse is coming? I mean, we raised this question a lot, but I feel like we're closer than ever. Let us know in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. See ya.
Bye.